Welcome back, Indie Game Fanatics, to our continuing Let's Play of Caribbean Legend. First off, happy 100th episode to me, and to you guys as well. Thank you for sticking along with me during this long journey. I mean, damn, that's a lot of videos for one game. And as far as I know, I'm not even all that far into it yet. Alright, before we get into the gameplay, as usual, I'm going to go over the comment section first. Alright, so first up here, we've got our comments from Mangi today. The fact that you can select what kind of quest you want from a governor is a 1.7 change. You also do not lose rep by declining. I do think I recall somebody mentioning back when 1.7 first came out, that they got rid of the rep loss from declining governor quests. I can't remember exactly who. If it was you, Mangi, I apologize. This is just the first governor I think I've interacted with since I finally got 1.7 working on my game. So I've kind of forgotten what all the changes were, because we read them back when I first tried to install 1.7, and then I couldn't play it. So I had to continue operating as if I was on 1.6. Well, continue operating on 1.6. But that is a really nice addition to the governors, because if you are looking for a specific type of quest from governors, much like how you can pick a type of quest from a harbor master or any of the other quest givers, it is nice that you get that selection choice, because it reduces, if you're trying to get a specific quest, the amount of times you'd have to then save scum to re-roll it. The slave trade deal quest is a bit tricky. Basically, in the next 5 days, in some random time, there'll be 2 ships located in one of the island's bays. They are the same ship types. As soon as you approach them, they become hostile. The trick of this quest line is to find the exact time when they are making a deal. So you have to re-enter the local map after skipping some time. I was correct in the process, but I just did not find them, which is more than likely because there was a couple times where I was skipping like 12 hours at a time. So then if they are within 3 to 6 hours time window, then I definitely could have easily missed them. What I might do, since you're not sure if it's 3 or 6 hours, I might try and do one of those quests again, and then intentionally do 6-hour gaps, see if I catch them. If I do, then I'll go with 6-hour gaps. And then if in the future I find where I missed them during 6 hours, then I might move it to 3. I might want to do that simply because I do still have the noble quest for 90 slaves that I got back 2 years ago almost. I'd be able to do quests for the governors to build up nation relations and get the slaves that I would need for this noble quest to clear it off my logbook. So I'm thinking I might do a couple of those, just enough to get the slaves for this noble quest, and then move on to doing other quest types. And it would allow me to identify what a good time gap is to use. It's just good information for me to have to understand how that quest line works as far as the time period in which you can catch those ships. What a discussion about ships, bro. Just know one thing. It is worth it to upgrade both Amsterdam and Flying Heart. Oh yeah, we're gonna do both. But before doing anything to Flying Heart, rebuild it, and then in the end, just decide for yourself what you like more. In either case, I need to gather a lot more strategic resources and more doubloons. One thing that Wolfsbane asked was like how many chests of doubloons I might have. Let's go take a quick look at that. So for doubloon chests, we have 45 of them. And then to finish up Mangi's comments, this retrieve a person quest is a governor's quest, not a nobleman's. There is no peaceful solution. Yeah, I would not do that type of quest again. I figured because they were the ones who aggressed on me to start the fight, that it wouldn't negatively impact my nation relations, because I'm not the one causing the issue, logically to me, but it doesn't seem to matter. It would still negatively impact nation relations of whoever is transporting that person, which is why I'm not going to bother doing any more of those right now, unless I get, like, all of my nation's relations up and I can afford to take hits to them. No, group attacks are not slash attacks. Slash attacks equal left click. Alright. I just didn't know if they might be classified as a, like, multiple slash attacks, or if they were just entirely separate. But it's good to know. And then... So we need a lot of doubloons. Really, a lot for upgrading Amsterdam. I suggest to return to treasure hunting and hunting trade expeditions. Also check how much doubloon chests you have in the cabin already. If there's 20 to 30 of them. Sorry, I lost my train of thought. I was looking at my screen. Then it should be enough to upgrade 3 or 4 stats of the second-rate ship. Materials are a bigger problem. Since upgrade 1 stat of a second-rate ship, you need 500 to 600 of one material. Yeah, that's going to be the big issue. And that's just because I have not been going around fighting for strategic resources. What I might do... We're a little bit up in relations with England. I might go hit one of their strategic resources fleets. See what we can get out of that. The other thing I might do is go ahead and work on selling some of these treasures. How many can I hold at once with my thing? Alright, could technically take 9. I'll take 8. I want to see if, between the bank and the other guy, if I can unload these treasures. I do need to clear out my ships. That might be a bit of what we're doing today. And the other thing we had was full Spain art doctoral thesis. This sounds cool. I'm glad you enjoyed my comparison there. The damage difference can be seen in the cannon stats. It's not something I calculate myself. 36 pounders have a 6.5 time damage multiplier. 32 pounder is a 6 times. So I do want to point out, like, damage multiplier is different than just damage difference. That's the one thing I was pointing towards. Wolfsbane Art says, best way to check it, trying to sink a ship with a single broadside. Flying Heart can sink a heavy frigate with a single broadside if most of the cannons hit the target. Amsterdam has a lower chance for it because it has less guns on board and they're a bit smaller. But since Amsterdam can turn around very quickly, it can make additional shots from bow and stern cannons, so it can finish the opponent. It's not about the size, it's about using it properly. Yeah, it's not about the size, it's about how you use it. Every man's heard that quote.
Hurry, hurry! Only today you can get 2 products for the price of 1.
I'll say Austin Powers made that famous. Alright. So what can I sell? Alright, so I can sell direct from the ship, even for here as well. I didn't really need to move the treasures I had on me. I forgot. So let's sell those. I have the other treasures on me. Let me go put them back on the ship. I knew that it allowed you to sell stuff directly from the ship with him. I didn't know that if it's not on the ship, you can't sell it to him. Which is what I'm seeing from the treasures. What am I doing? Did I sell it from... The hell? Am I crazy? Or did they disappear? Alright, 15 in there. I swear, I feel like either they disappeared or what happened was it sold the ones... The first time it sold all the ones that were on my ship, and then the second time was them selling them from my inventory? Not quite sure what happened there. Okay, yeah, that must have been what happened, because now I've got the same amount of money. Interesting. Alright, let's work on cleaning up my ship chest inventory. I need 10 million machetes. Actually, I don't need any. Apologies, this is gonna take a little bit of housekeeping today. But we're gonna make things a little bit easier for a while by cleaning up the inventory. I just wish the weight variables didn't separate stack them so much. But I get the reason behind it. I'll keep the heaviest of them. I think I'm only gonna hold on to exotic weapons. Remember when I got that Horseman's Axe really early game? And it was badass to have it on, I think it was Diluc. I remember. The harpoons we hold on to because they're an ingredient as well. Now, why are these ones separate from the other ones? There was nothing unique that I could tell about them. Exotic katana. The vulture is just fancy. Unfortunately, it rolled like shit. This hangman's the special one. So that's the one that goes with the skull. So I don't really need to hold on to pistols. Special, exotic. And mortar. I won't sell any of that stuff because I can sell it for doubloons. Is it the same with gems, or is it just... Okay, yeah, it's just gems. So we want to sell the jewelry here. Anything that's not an ingredient, I'll sell. Even then, I'll sell like half of these. And pearls we also have a ton of. Sell like 1,500 small pearls. Alright, nothing else here we would want to sell. So basically we just need more doubloons, but we're up to almost 7 million pesos on us. Oh, I guess we gotta wait till tomorrow now. So I can sell him doubloons again as well. So just interacting with him... similar to interacting with like the shop when it comes to like loading, unloading stuff. Ooh, interesting. Interesting that blue amber and meteorite are the ones that are worth a lot. Diamonds and rubies are also worth more. Nothing else, really. Alright, let's see if we can find a quest. No, time didn't pass when selling from there. Interesting.
Land has become very valuable in our day and age.
To drop off my doubloons. And we'll check with the harbor master again.
I'm all ears.
Nothing left for today. Damn. Harbor master don't like me. I would see about transferring goods, but we're full up. Let's go drop off our goods at the Slamona then.
Hurry, hurry! Only today you can get 2 products for the price of 1.
Yeah, good enough.
I see a pennant!
I think this is the one we've already talked to. Yeah. So near Bridgetown or Caracas is where I'm going to find these other 2 nobleman quests. We gotta head to like the southeast end of the map for that. This guy walking like he's heavy. That's weird.
Any tasks, Cap?
Alright. So we gotta unload some planks. And then leather. Bunch of gunpowder. Alright, that's a lot better balance on the weight. So, if we want to head down, yeah, we'll head down to this corner here. We can also head to St. Pierre then to turn in the quest, the other nobleman quest. Then we can sail around near Caracas and Bridgetown and look for the next ship. I'm going to have to do some flag swapping then. Darn, we're too late in the day. Let's check the tavern for a merchant quest.
So, whose street is it today? Pour it on!
No dice, they'd be on the first floor. I'll rest until 6 p.m. tomorrow. Go to the church, turn in the quest, and then we'll see what we can do about taking other quests.
Is there something you need? No?
Beautiful. Honor increased. I did see a priest, so I could maybe just do a donation.
People like me are what hold this town
You are not
together.
who I was trying to talk
All
to.
questions go to the office.
Neither are you.
Don't walk by the poor holy servants.
Cool. Quick donation. Do you need transport?
Land has become very valuable in our day and age.
Nope. About you.
People like me are what hold this town together. Remember, land has become very valuable in our day and age.
I'm trying to talk to you.
Hey,
This is
you!
Captain.
Get a move on!
Yeah, no.
Another. Come a little closer.
I didn't do the proper 224 there. Alright, don't see. Whoop.
The sea is my home, and that's all
Welcome
there
aboard.
is to it.
I don't think I'm gonna see any other quest givers.
The sea is my home, and that's all there is to it.
We got some more crew now. So we're only missing 100 crew members now. Alright. Now that it's daytime, let's check the tavern again. Looks like the same guys as last night. Yeah. Alright. Next I check with the harbor master.
I'm all ears.
Damn, doesn't have any. Alright, let's go hunt down the other Noble Quest ships that we're looking
People
for.
like me are what hold this town together. Remember that.
At the shops
You'll
real
find
quick.
everything you need here.
Stocking up on ammo.
Stop on by. Best products in the colony. Any products for any taste.
Suggesting I hire a purser because I don't have one. I don't need a purser. I got 90 trade skill already. Alright. Raucous Barbados. Let's head to Barbados first. We'll head around there, see if we can spot a ship. Don't see any here right now.
Everything here is fair and square. I reckon I'm a little gambler. Everything here is fair and square.
Nope.
The lucky man wins.
Officer, nobody at these tables. Alright, let's walk a bit till morning, then we'll look around town.
The sea is my home, and that's all there is to it. People like me are what hold this town together. Remember that.
Is it because of my honor that I can't take those guys for transport? Because I'm still considered negative honor? I'm wondering if that's why none of those guys. It's because I'm a pirate still.
Hurry, hurry! Only today you can get two products for the price of one. Only today you can get two products for the price of one.
I would guess that would be why, but I won't say that I know for certain. Alright, anybody else? Town, noble.
At last, a worthy conquest.
Okay, here we go. We finally got this quest, enough money to shut his mouth. He needs some money. It's fine. National rep increase, beautiful. Alright, Harbor Master, you got a quest?
I'm all ears.
Nope. Alright, let's head towards Caracas. You have to remember to flag swap. See any different colored flags yet. Alright, welcome to the story system. This is an interactive narrative where your actions and preparation influence a small-scale story. It's the first time we get to experience this. Actions in stories are divided into reactions and decisions. Reactions depend on the details of the story and can grant an unexpected advantage, making things easier. But they require meeting a condition, a specific skill, item, or a successful check. Reactions do not advance the story. Decisions do not depend on story details and always move the plot forward. They reflect your character's original goal. Most decisions are checks. Successful reactions always grant bonuses to decision checks. Okay. Each check in a story takes many factors into account. These are listed in the tooltip when you hover over it. Check results do not change after reloading, only when conditions change. Don't be discouraged by failure. Next time, luck will be on your side. So you can't scum save story checks. You enter a hostile port, hoping you will not be exposed. The harbor is crowded with soldiers. A large warship lies at anchor, a frigate. It is clearly damaged and undergoing repairs, with scars of a recent battle on its hull. The portmaster himself approaches you, clearly intending to give you his undivided attention. In his eyes you can read irritation. He is plainly doing work beneath his station and knows others see it. You gather your strength and prepare to work wonders with words, or perhaps simply carve your way into the city. Pose as a secret courier ship. Show willingness to pay double duty. Try to pass. Now, because of my relations and my base chance, I only have a 9% chance. That's crazy. Ship rank gives a bonus to it. Authority and stealth give a bonus to it. My relations giving me -10, and the base is -50. Or breakthrough by force, or show trade license. So for me, the best options are here. I have 90 in trade skill, so I guess 5,000 pesos will get me in. You quickly find a weak spot in the corrupt system and gently improve your chances. Oh. Harbor Master is not the only one who needs to be appeased today. This is much more difficult. Interesting. You have long practiced adopting a mysterious air and managed to convince the soldiers that you are a secret agent. I only get 39% chance for that. Like, holy crap. You fail to pass as a friend, the situation begins to heat up. Still, you are sure it can be salvaged, you just need the right approach. Something has prompted the local guards to carry out a reinforced inspection. The ship is being surrounded. You notice among the onlookers a familiar captain whom you once escorted at sea. A decision must be made immediately. Seek support from a familiar captain. Call over the captain and ask him to vouch for you before the guards. He remembers your shared adventures and readily puts in a good word. That still only gives me a 22%. Like, what the hell? Try to convince soldiers there's valuable cargo aboard. Faced with accounting figures and complex terms, soldiers clearly waver, and the threat of losing pay humbles and hesitant. Alright, we got 62% chance. The delay drags on, guards lose their patience, the entire port bristles with braids, and a signal is sent to the fort to ready guns. Run. Lovely. And they fucked up my sails there. Alright, so we are not going to Caracas. The new stealth system's crazy. But I guess it really encourages, like, if it's not a friendly nation, to just go to, like, a harbor and go from
You're
there.
just who we need, buddy.
Let's see if I can get what the situation is when you come from on land. That might be the best option early on. Also, if I improve relations with a nation, so like where I'm -10 because of my relations with Spain, maybe this will give me higher. If I get like positive relations with the nation, that also each tier increase it by 10. If so, then that's how you get around the stealth system, or the new system. It's by spending more time building relations early on.
Okay, give me everything you got. Peace.
Get out of here. Hey, treasure one. No, wait, what? Gathering ingredients for a love potion. A witch told me there was a root that could help with matters of the heart. Interesting. Okay. Alright, stories from land. Is this any different? Alright, yeah, it's much easier to come from land, it looks like. Also, it looks like it depends on your pirate stats as well. If I had higher authority still, I might have had an easier time coming in through the port. Whereas this one, it looks like higher, I can't remember what I-stat is. Insight? At the gates, you emerge from behind rocks towards the city gates. Tall stone walls rise above the jungle. Crowned with banners of Spain, you slowly approach the gates. Under the wall, a gray-haired watchman sits on a barrel, spinning tales of a terrible epidemic in the garrison. The gate guards listen closely, more out of respect than genuine interest. In the shadow beneath the wall, there is no one around, but something lies in the mud near the base of the wall. Guards and passerbys notice nothing, but you catch sight of a dull reflection of light. You need to find a way to get into the city, or perhaps simply force your way inside. Inspect the area. You search the spot where you notice the glint, but find nothing. It seems that luck has turned its back on you today. Tell your story. You seize a moment and tell your story. It sounds impressive, though you are not the most gifted storyteller. So we got 61% chance. Failed again, huh? Sergeant approaches you and demands that you go to the guardhouse for identification. He is lean and looks almost like a boy in uniform. Speaks in an overtly regulation tone and keeps glancing at the seniors behind him. The guards behind him exchange glances, and the sergeant straightens up even more, clearly trying to earn favor in front of them. Beyond the gates, a brief chime of bells suddenly rings out, the signal for the change of guard. The guards exchange glances and voluntarily begin to fuss. Prolonged arguments will only cause irritation right now. The decision must be made immediately. Demonstratively submit to the sergeant. Offer rum to the guards. Try to smooth things over. You show the young sergeant respect and agree with his terms, insisting everything be done by the book. His tone noticeably softens. Offer rum. Suggest the guard skips formalities. That only gets me a 57%. You manage to smooth things over. Hey, we got in. You slide into the city under watchful eyes of the guards. It would be best not to linger in Caracas.
Come on, don't irritate me.
Now, I shouldn't have to worry about guards constantly questioning me while I'm in the city anymore based off the new method.
Go to the officer.
Yeah, seems like once you're in, which is good.
Hurry, hurry! Only today you can get 2 products for the price of 1. We got into such a terrible storm the other day. People like me are what hold this town together. Remember that. People like me are what hold this town together. Remember that.
Okay, so yeah, I'm like talking to each of these guys rudely.
We got into such a terrible storm the other day.
We're getting up there. We're almost at 500 crew now. Two, 4.
Another. Come a little closer.
Alright, so next up,
keep on going the way you were going.
what the hell? Let's see if we can take a job for the governor.
Being a governor of this godforsaken colony is a hell of a job.
Now, because I don't want to hurt relations with anybody else, I'd like to conduct business within the colony and surrounding areas. Smuggled goods. Valuable information, transaction of smugglers for sale of some slaves. So we're going to try it out here. See if we can both increase our relations with Spain and pick up some of the slaves that we need. We'll do 6-hour increments. If that doesn't work, then we'll do 3-hour increments. Next 3 days. Alright, so this should be interesting. Because I have to leave and I have to be able to come back in, too. Let's get back to my ship. What's the way in, out? Back here?
All
Yeah.
questions go to the officer.
Guard, turn me around there. There's no ships here right now. We'll do 6-hour windows. I don't know why I didn't hit C there. It's the only one near here, right? Unless I go to the beach, maybe? They're in the harbor, right? No, they're not.
Lower away!
No, this is the harbor. Alright, 6 hours. These guys are still in the harbor. I want to go to this beach. I'm assuming the issue is that this is instead a beach that's location is, yeah, within Cumana. So they would have to show up basically at Cape Aruba only. We got effectively one more day to go. Or one more chance, I should say. I'll switch to 3-hour increments here. Or no, let's finish up with 6 hours. No, quest failed. Right, this is the 10th at... We got like 5 hours left. A 3-hour jump. No. Alright. Go back to where we started that. We'll do 3-hour jumps, see if we can find it. Something else that might have thrown it off was that short time where I was checking to make sure this was the only bay. And these should all be ships in the port. Huh. Oh. Okay, that's further in. Yeah. You also mentioned they'd be the same type of ship. Same ships. Somebody's running into the land. How are they running into each other? What the hell? Oh yeah, it is two ships running into each other. What's this one? East Indian. Okay. Decent ship. 36 18-pounders. Got about 16 minutes before I have to run. Like these ships are all leaving now, or at least those three might be.
Lower away!
You okay? Alright, out of time to find them. We got one more day. Hi, cat. You'll be getting up in a minute. Don't come up here. Trying to see if we can finish this quest. Or come up here, or whatever. You're gonna have to move in a minute. She don't care. Not what to do. Complete the quest. I'd love to. But I can't seem to find the ships we're looking for. I'm gonna go all the way up until the quest fails. Which is, I think, 2 p.m. And 7th at 7:50 a.m. And then the next 3 days. So maybe until the 11th? 7th to the 8th, 8th to the 9th, 9th to the 10th. So no, we're already past this. Right? And no ship showed up. Because Cape Aruba is the only other location, and there's nobody who's come there. I would have seen them. What was that? Quest failed. That after I took the quest, I'm assuming? Yeah. Well, I don't know. I did it every 6 hours. I did it every 3 hours. Never spotted the smugglers. I don't know if I'm just unlucky. Maybe something else I could try is doing every hour during the night times to see if I can catch them that way. That's the only other way I can think of. Or just go in and out of global map for short periods of time and see if we catch them that way. Not really sure. But that's where we're going to leave this one, guys. We did get our honor a little bit higher again. Sold a bunch of stuff, so we got more doubloons and more pesos on us. We turned in a noble quest, and we picked up at least one more. Yeah, picked up one more. We're in that area looking for these ships now. And then we're trying to find a governor quest to increase our relations both with Spain and to get slaves that we need for this noble quest. But unfortunately, we're having difficulty finding those smugglers. But that's going to be it for this one, guys. I hope y'all have enjoyed. And thank you again for watching us for 100 episodes. It's really awesome that we've been able to keep momentum going with the viewership and you guys interacting with me throughout this experience. And hopefully we can keep it going strong for another 100 episodes. We'll see. But that's it for today. Have a good one all. I'll see you again tomorrow.